Summer is just around the corner, and that means your AC is going to be working overtime. So what if I told you that there's a maintenance item that's only for less than $20, you can make your AC blow colder and much more efficient. So in this video, stay tuned, I'm going to show you. Hey there friends, welcome to Fix This House. If you're new to the channel, consider pressing the subscribe notification bell so you could always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews that I do within this channel. So with just 30 minutes of your time and $20 in your pocket, let's make that AC of yours blow colder, more efficient, and last longer. Before we do this maintenance, let's go check the temperature right now that's blowing outside my vents, and let's see that if after this maintenance it will improve. Make sure you stay tuned at the very end of this video because afterwards we'll see the final results and compare from the beginning to the end. So before working on your condenser or any type of electrical, you want to disconnect the power going to the condenser. Just flip the cover, just pull this, and that's it. Place this in a nice safe area where you'll find it. Close it back up because we are going to be working with water and we don't want water spraying all over here or getting this wet. I kind of want to show you what the condenser looks like at the moment. It's a little dirty. I don't know if you can see it through the fins, but mostly we're looking at is the cleanliness of those fins inside the cover. We're gonna take off the cover. In order to take out the cover, we gotta take a bunch of screws. I'm not gonna be using an impact driver or impact screwdriver because that's gonna thread out. Not too powerful, which I'm gonna be using this Black & Decker. I'm gonna be using an 8mm drive. In case you're wondering, my supervisor here is a Chiweenie. His name's Polar, and he's gonna help me supervise this job, see if everything's going good. Right, Polar? Make sure you save all the screws. You can't completely remove this because it's connected by wiring. So in my case, my wiring's on this side. You have a choice whether you want to prop this up with a piece of stick or you can tie it off with a piece of string somewhere, just as long as this is holding up. And just be careful when you're taking out the rest of the cover. Hey there friends, sorry to interrupt, but if you're finding this video super helpful so far, kind of hit that big thumbs up and subscribe button. It'll greatly help out the channel. With that being said, let's get back to the video. So in my case, I'm going to be using this long piece of stick, propping it up. So now that we got all the screws out, now we can take out the cover. Excuse me. It's just a lot of discoloration here, but that should be fine. Down here, we got a few debris. I have a bunch of trees up there. We look inside, we'll just vacuum that up. Inside you can see some stuff hanging on the fence, cobwebs, stuff here, and dirt that you don't usually see because they're tucked in there. Purpose of this is to get all the heat out of your house and outside your house. That's the point of these fins. So having a dirty coil or fins will slow down the cooling process inside your house, use up more electricity. That being said, the product that I'm going to be using to clean this is this foam blaster. This is a coil cleaner. This is for your evaporator if you want to use it for your evaporator or for your condenser coils. So perfect. If you're going to be using this for your evaporator, you don't need to rinse. But if you're using it for your condenser, which we're doing in this video, you will do rinse with water. Okay? And this is less than $20. And if you're interested on the same one, this is actually highly rated on Amazon. Any tools and personal protection that I use in this video, I'll link those up in the description down below as well. Now the number one thing before using this is make sure you have the proper PPE. Make sure you wear safety glasses. Don't get this in your eyes. Wear a respirator or a dust mask cover to protect yourself from the fumes as well. Just overall protect yourself, wear gloves, and you should be fine. I like to use this coil fin brush. Now this is made specifically for your condenser. You're not going to brush against the grain. You're going to go towards the grain, the direction of the fins. So you're just going to lightly just brush it. And you can already see how much is already falling off from the coils or these fins. You can see it is just flaking off. And what you're going to do, you're just going to do a very light brush strokes, light brush strokes, and you see all that buildup right there. So do this all the way around. All right, so after brushing the coils with the coil brush and vacuuming inside and out, now it's time for step number 2, which is time to use the foam blaster. Now you want to shake this up really well. Now for better results, just keep shaking this while you apply it. Waiting that 5 to 15 minutes allows the foam to exfoliate and take out all that dirt. Just let it saturate for that long. Make sure you get the inside as well. Keep shaking and applying. So again, if you're interested on this, this is the foam blaster. Really great product here. Looks like from what I'm seeing so far, it looks like it's doing its thing. I'll leave the link right on the description down below and all the other tools I use in this video. So we sprayed it. Let's wait 5 to 15 minutes. Let the chemical do its thing. Let it exfoliate, the foam expand and get all that gunk and deteriorate it. Now, after that, let's get to the next step. It's been approximately 15 minutes, so it's time to rinse it down. I'm just gonna be using one of my garden sprayers right here, and make sure that you run it on shower mode. You don't wanna put it on jet stream or a super high pressure, like a pressure washer style. Place it on shower to make it have that nice gentle stream coming out. It'll go from the inside out. Push all the dirt out and not in. This is the 0G hose. Highly recommend this hose if you get a chance. Spraying it. Seeing all the soap suds just coming out. You want to also be careful on the electrical component, which is on this casing over here. That's where the capacitor is located, so you want to try to keep that away from the water spray as possible. These areas right here are okay because they are okay to be exposed to the elements, so getting them wet is perfectly fine. Another tip, guys, if you can get one of these extended garden hoses with about a 3-foot long stem right there, it makes it easier to reach all the way down there without having to place your arm all the way down. And now you can get all the way deep inside your condenser without having to use or bending over and placing your arm. So if you want the specific one or similar one that I'm using right now, I'll also leave that link on the description down below. Now, if you must, you can spray outside of your coil to rinse out the rest, but make sure that you use gentle pressure. Again, do not use a pressure washer style or a very strong jet stream. So everything's fully rinsed out. You don't have to wait till it's fully dry. You can put back the cover like what we're gonna do now. Now that we got the cover all around, we can now take this and place back the fan down. Here you go, let's place it back. Here you go. There you have it, friends. Very easy maintenance and it doesn't cost that much. I would do this at least twice a year so that you can get your AC running smoothly and last longer in the long run. So let me know in the comment section down below what other maintenance items that I didn't mention in this video that you do personally, and kindly leave it in the comment section down below and share with the community. Again, friends, if you found this video super helpful so far, kindly hit that big thumbs up, press the subscribe notification bell. If you want another video related to an AC unit maintenance, I'll leave a video right down here. So after this video, kindly check that out and I'll see you on the next one.